Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 here bringing you another Company for us to replay. Yes, I know. And guess what? It's not German. May have fucked up and accidentally deleted a German replay. Oh, that was great. So I'm quickly doing this one instead. Actually after this. And to be fair, that replay was me how to play Wehrmacht. I was like, I finally got it done. Deleted the video. Son of a anyway, so it's a 4v4 on Essence Steelworks involving my brother 151, Tank Killer, Ari, who I've not seen in a while, and Ryan. On the enemy team we have Dennis, who's apparently a porn star, Aboard, MacGyver, and 9th Army. 3 Wehrmacht, 1 OKW, with 2 British, 1 American, and 1 Soviet on this map. Now, for those who don't know, Essence Steelworks is in a very annoying map in my book. You have this wide open territory like here to get the mid. Like you have some nice cover, but honestly it's like not exactly the best. I mean, sure you can put guys here and here, but it's not the... You can't put all your men here and they can't all fire here. It's a little too far apart. We get into this heavy industrial region on this area with lots of buildings and mills and all sorts of stuff. The thing is on this side is whoever's like back here, aka the German side, can typically rush this building. If they put an MG, they can control this point. Because the Allies have this building, maybe this building if they can rush it fast enough. But honestly, usually the Germans can, again, double team and rush it. Again, we have double Storm Pioneers, you see clean sweep infantry. Because again, it's very industrial, very urban, very easy to get troops like around corners very quickly without being spotted. So again, if that's the case, Storm Pioneers wreck. AKA they're about to wreck Ryan's infantry. Oh my god, and watch as the ownage persists. Double Storm Pioneers versus a bunch of British troops. It's not going to end well. Nice train. Is it no, it's not decommissioned, okay. MG would stop them from moving up, and the fuel point essentially theirs. Now they do have to connect it, which again would be over here, so if you want to easily disconnect it, you can come out this way and try to. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Also, usually control this building, controls this point, so it looks like the Allies might be trying to, yep, with the Vickers, trying to set up a position here so they can hold while the Germans try to swing around. This is probably going to backfire for them because, again, a lot of close-range guys versus Riflemen and Vickers. They're going to most likely have to retreat this infantry. Now, the Allies over here, we can see Ari, and who's with Ari's with? My brother is currently trying to control the fuel. On the fuel point over here, there is this building that is easier to hold. The big issue is this, like, pillar right here that obscures sight. That's really difficult because, again, if we can pull up here, with this thing, it kind of obscures sight, so it's harder for this thing to see in this general direction. So infantry can bomb rush it, or they can bomb rush it this way. There's always a way. Like, usually a building, even the one I mentioned over here, like, again, it does have some weaknesses. You can attack it from, like, come around this flank and get from behind. But again, that's only if they're not protecting their flank, which this guy is. So, yeah, good luck. But the Vickers is more powerful than pretty much an MG42, and will most likely shred these Grenadiers. The good thing is, well, and maybe the bad thing, the 9th Army has this mortar, which will slowly kill this. We can see here this guy's going mortar support. The good idea, and let's see, his tag team buddy is Aboard. So Aboard is going, okay, so while this guy's going a lot of supportive units, MGs, mortars, this guy's going a lot of frontline Grenadiers to try to push the enemy back, which I can honestly see, because again, you want to get that front line, you want to get that infantry up, and honestly, we can see here, nice, oh, shot grenades, so, oh my god, those shot grenades, very nice. Again, if you don't know, shot grenades go with elite troops, and again, they stun enemies and still do damage. Again, probably a highlight of that the quote-unquote elite troops doctrine. The other highlight would be the final act, which is the Tiger Ace, or I would say Stormtroopers, which you can deploy from buildings. Pretty good anti-infantry, okay, anti-armor. It's most likely you can, with them, it's like just spreading them out, making them good against both. Now, MacGyver, when Breakthrough Doctrine. Highlight would be the Yag Tiger. I could definitely see it being very effective in mid, especially here, because it can fire long range at armor, and also over in this region, and this region. So that could be pretty good. Breakthrough Doctrine as well. There's a lot of key points that the enemy likes to swarm around, aka this region, this region. So actually, Assault Artillery could be pretty good. Did I dig Kubel? Did they rush a Kubel? No, I think that's just the environment. Yeah. So it looks like the allies over here are most likely going to win. I swear to God. Wait. Okay. My brother built a mortar emplacement again. We can see here he rushed for the new command point. He put it here most likely to get the mortars to try to push them out. And although, to be fair, these mortars can easily counter. As long as they don't blob up, they can counter this. But this thing's range is pretty far. So... And unfortunately, and it is, but the counterpoint's stationary. Let's see. Let me guess. GTA, you built a fucking mortar pit. Yes, you did. I hate when people do this. I honestly do, especially with Ryan. Here's my reasoning, and this is the reasoning of my brother. If the enemy were OKW, they could easily like swarm this and kill it with troops, because again, their basic infantry, the Volks, can throw fire grenades or panzer trucks. The grenadiers, it's harder to kill. Because again, you only have a Panzerfaust, so then you have to use mortars or something, maybe a scout car to try to kill it. But with a emplacement of a Boffer, strategically located at like right there, that's it. Actually, I take it back. That's a well, maybe that's okay. Okay, it's okay. It's not a great position. It's okay. My issue is the fact that they could easily flank it through this way and come around and swarm it. But that's just me. My problem is with GTA is this, where he'll double on the mortars, and as you can see here, the enemy is getting rather close. And if the enemy was smart, they would try to counter this. They would focus on these emplacements. That's my problem with GTA. GTA loves these mortar emplacements, which are very effective, but has no means of defending them adequately. Once the enemy gets in within range, and again, if you can get the upgrade on these, it's even better, but if the enemy gets in range of these guys, with actually decent firepower, you're screwed. You're done. End of story. Which at least my brother's like, hey, I'm going to put a Boffer here to defend it. So at least there's a counterpoint to it. There's literally something defending it. Probably we're going to see over here is, yep, there comes the Panzerfaust, I assume. We have, let's see, Tank Killer coming up to defend. Oh, nice mortar. I'll give you that. But again, this one couldn't fire at this guy because it was too close. Nice mines. Yeah, I'm assuming those are... Wait, what are those? You put tank mines there? Dude, put tank mines at, like, choke points, like here. Don't put it, like, in this middle of the street. You're not gonna... Yeah, no. Just no. Anyway, as you can see here, they might... My brother might... And, Ari might have the fuel. The counterpoint... And don't get me wrong, they are actually doing a very good job of defending this area. But the problem point is the fact that they have none of this territory. And they need to take this territory because they need the resources, they need the munitions, because if we look, the Axis have more munitions by far and slightly more fuel. So again, they need to take more points. And look, the Boffer emplacement using its special, it's going to suppress these guys over here. Boom, bada bing. This is why I don't get when people say like the Boffer has no long range like capabilities. It does. It's that suppressing ability, which will tear down buildings, by the way. You're being hurt by a building, it'll literally tear it down. It's great. Anyway, let's look at other emplacements. Hybrid Cavalry highlight would probably be the off smoke, which will again make sure you get through MGs, and the Pershing heavy tank, which is essentially as powerful as a Panther, just good at everything instead of just vehicles. Aboard went the Jaeger armor. Highlight would probably be spotting scope, which will allow your vehicles to see further and stop ambushes, and the Elephant tank destroyer, which is again similar to the Jag, but I just feel it's I feel like it's a little bit bulkier, but it can fire. I think it's just a little bit weaker. I believe it's just a little bit weaker. Again, I haven't really done like statistics, like is this better or not, but I think the Elephant's a little bit weaker. But I don't like that. Also, let's see, Dennis went joint operations. Highlight would be the joint artillery and Pack 43. Good against long and short range, of course, tanks, and then already emplacement. So it's a good combo to have. Also, Pack 43 hidden by the building is probably the best OP thing you could possibly do. Anyway, even though it's very weak. My problem is they went 2 tank destroyers. You never want to have 2 very similar doctrines. The counterpoint I could say is at least with this one, you can at least get like different abilities, so like the spawning scope and the bombing strike. So it's not exactly the same as the Yag, but yeah, it is very annoying. Wow. Okay, so let's see. We have Dennis over here with a flame half-track burning the rifleman. Again, Panzer strikes will do quite a lot. But if the infantry dies in the meantime, you're kind of screwed. Nice, I guess, pack on defense. Making sure armor does... I mean, they still have the quote-unquote mine right there. I don't think fire will set it off. I don't think it will. I've seen a flamethrower try and do it. It doesn't, so I'm assuming it has to be explosives to set it off, which I don't get, because you figure if you lit a flamethrower next to a mine, I feel like it's going to blow up. That said, I don't think you want to put your engineer next to it while doing it. I mean, maybe keep it as far as possible. Because again, I feel like the mine would blow up and kill your infantry, but whatever. On the allied side, my brother picked Rural Engineer Regiment. Again, this heals emplacements. This gets the AVRE, which is similar to the Sturm Tiger. Those are probably the 2 highlights of that doctrine. And then Ryan got the Advanced Emplacement Doctrine. By far the most... The 2 doctrines I've seen the most used. Nice AT, at least you're prepared on that. And you're trying to move up slowly but surely. But the problem is, you guys, I mean, the Axis have still a ton of fuel. If they get armor, you have nothing to defend it. You have 1 AT gun, Panzer IV one-shots it. You are so screwed unless Tank Killer comes and saves your ass. Which he doesn't really have all that much AT. So I really do expect, was it MacGyver? No, I'm sorry, not him. Where is it? Although he has a Stuka, which could be very annoying. This guy could rush up for a Panzer IV. Oh, I guess he's trying. That's what I would do, because right now the enemy is in a position where a Panzer IV could easily wreck you guys. Even with the emplacement defense, just a bunch of Panzer IVs and armor just strolling through with artillery, and you guys are pretty screwed. Well, my brother, on the other hand, is facing more difficulties with mortar, stuff like that. Doesn't have that upgrade for better emplacements. Highlight of this would probably be the better emplacements, giving him better defense, and also the counter batteries, which will tell your artillery in your base to fire at any artillery on the map, which is great. Doesn't matter if it's a mortar, doesn't matter if it's heavy arty, it'll hit it. Oh wait, an RE went guard rifle. Wow, I haven't seen this doctrine in a while. I would say the highlight would be the Sturmvik's attacks and the guard's rifle, which are great against armor and infantry, while the Sturmvik strike is good against pretty much just infantry. It'll do some against lighter armor, but this is the bow for emplacement I'm talking about. Look how much damage it's doing to this building. Literally, one more strike, it's done. And that's a 2-star MG. That's very, very critical. And actually, this key juncture point is very good because that'll stop the enemy from flanking. So as long as they have this point, well, you know, in defending it as well. There goes the guard tower. Very strategic point, very low health. That's how it typically goes. Very few buildings with a lot of health in a very key area to really hold. Are we talking about another? Oh, you put a Beaufort down. Well, I would say it's a good spot, but I have one key issue with this. You put it outside your area, so you have to get infantry in there to use it special. Oh, the plane's going down. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, that sucks. Having a plane hit your HQ building and slowly burning up, that sucks. So right now, I feel like a Panzer IV up the gut would be pretty good. Although, to be fair, they do have a lot of AT. Actually, stolen AT from you. So that's your own damn fault. Right now, the Allies are kind of just like tightly packed. But the good thing is they're tightly packed and they're very heavily defended, which is very annoying. So again, the double bunker right here could be an issue. They have putting an MG here behind this tank trap, so make it harder for AT fire and stuff to kill it. Good move, good move. But again, it can still suppress infantry very easily. I guess my brother was trying to stop them from taking this point, kind of just out of reach. Not too bad. Oh wow, actually suppress this? No, it's just out of range. Are you seriously gonna? No, I was like gonna say, you gonna walk into that? Panzer Warfare. So they're trying to. What they're trying to do is use counter arty to pretty much root out the enemy positions, which I understand, I truly do. My brother doesn't have the quote-unquote best defenses for his emplacement, so he could very easily be uprooted by that. Also, I like their combo. I feel like Stormtroopers with the Panzer Strike is okay. If you give them the G43 rifles, then it's equal. because then you can not only get increased firepower against infantry, but you also get the anti-armor, which makes them very, very good overall infantry. General purpose, yes, but still very good at general purpose. We see here again, they're kind of blobbing, but you can see here they're at least moving multiple units at once, so he's not just like, click all units, go to this point. No, he's actually trying to use micro, so that's pretty good. We have another plane coming down, I assume. Alright, double Stuka, this is where this guy's going to fall. Double Stuka is a good idea. If you're trying to kill these emplacements, it's not a good idea. Alright, that's one. Oh, nice! Oh, I see what they're doing. They're telling the Stukas to hit these general emplacements, knock them out. Which, again, crippled TK. But the problem is with this is, as you can see, he has the upgrade, so he can automatically repair. Again, there's a quote-unquote upgrade, advanced assembly, which essentially does what the HQ building does for the Germans, which instead of healing, which will heal armor, except that one will heal both armor and buildings. So, yeah. Also, nice idea for an MG. I mean, not an MG, for a bunker. But the problem is the fact that, and this is very critical, the problem is with this issue is the fact that you literally put it within the border range, so they're just going to keep firing. They do have a Sherman now, which is going to make it very difficult. Honestly, if I was these guys, I would fall back. I would not go for this point because it's a losing battle. And what I would do is flip over on this side and try to cripple my brother. Because as you can see, my brother and Ari are taking way more damage. Nice light artillery barrage brought in by the Dennis individual. Knocks out that Boffer. Flying infantry all around. Why not? Infantry coming in, doing a very good job pushing back Ari's infantry as well. Because Ari, technically, guard troops are very good, but they're not the best medium range. They're better, like, longer range. We have a Panther coming in. We have a Panzerwerfer. Again, we can see both here went for more advanced armor with the Panzerwerfer and the Panther. If he hits this location, not a bad hit, but I feel like they could have gone for this location. Maybe if the building would have obscured it. Actually, I think the building would have taken most of the brunt of the damage, so maybe not. Yeah, but like I said, I feel like, again, there's a nice defensive position here. You know what they could easily... Oh, wow. I love how they just blocked it off right here. And it's like, yeah, we can still hold it. It's cool. That is very weird. I wonder if the Germans did that. I think they might have. Whatever. Over here, again, we can see, again, why I would say focus on my brother. Because, again, while you guys are losing over here, Ari and my brother taking heavy losses. Because, again, his emplacements aren't as tough. And he doesn't... And, again, if you focus too much on emplacements... And no offense, Ari, as much as I love the howitzer, I feel like maybe that's a little too preemptive. Or, sorry, a little... maybe you're rushing it a little bit with that. Because, again, my brother, again, he pardoned it, so he can't take damage. But right now, my brother is taking way too many losses with Ari. And Ari well, yeah, he's taking way too much. He does have a Comet, though, so he does have something. But, again, they do have a lot of infantry, which could Panzerfaust and turn the tide. Ari, what do you have? You have a T-34. It looks like Ryan sent over his Sherman Firefly. If he did a missile strike, which, aka the rockets that can fire from the same side, that could be very good. Typically with this doctrine also, since you don't have the, like, big, heavy RD strike, you typically actually will save up, and you're more likely to get a... Wow, nice shot with the Comet, killing the Panther. But you're more likely to get the upgrade for that Firefly just simply because you have excess munitions. It's one of the few British doctrines where I find you don't use as much munitions, even with the 200-point direct strike. Nice 8. No, again, very nice strike. Killing the Stuke. They do have an AT gun, but what's that going to do? Nothing. They have no armor. You still have double Stukas. They're kind of together, kind of fusing at this point. I feel like that is a waste. I don't know what this guy's doing. I really don't. I feel like he might be trying to save up and trying to rank up for a YAG. However, here's the problem with my Stuka. Unless you have 4-star Flame, which again, it's a 4-star Flame, it looks like he double Stuka'd here before my GTA could use the ability to pretty much have them better for, you know, defense. My problem is this. Here, and this is a simple problem. Since they broke this area, and you guys are falling back, no offense, Ari doesn't have that many forces. I mean, she does have Artie, and where's she hitting? Oh, she's hitting these buildings. Very nice, actually. You guys don't really have that forward emplacement, while GTA and Tank Killer kind of do. So, the problem is, you're not going to kill these with Stukas. They're going to heal too quickly. I love Bofors. Why would he say that? Who's Dennis? Why would Dennis say that? Oh, you know what? Dennis probably said that because he lost infantry. Double Stuka strike, I'm assuming. It's a very bad idea because... Here, yeah, that's my problem with the Bofors. If you do a double Stuka, yes, while it's very powerful, all he has to do is just go on a subtle, I'm just going to activate my camp mode to make sure it has better defense. That's all it's going to do. That's all you're going to do. So I don't understand. Also, you have a AT gun over here. You should have fired, waited until it's off, and then fired again. That is what you should have done. These guys had the advantage. They pressed the advantage, and I feel like they pushed a little too much. Overall, they're still not doing badly by any stretch of the imagination. They still, again, curb stomp my brother and Ari to the ground and have the better armed forces compared to my brother. My brother and them, I mean, kind of have some things, but not a lot. My brother has a Comet and an AVRE and a couple pieces of infantry. So he can do hit and runs, but he can't. He doesn't have the presence to hold. Ari, on the other hand, currently has a T-34, some infantry, and an artillery gun. Which, don't get me wrong, I like this artillery gun. My problem is the fact I don't understand why you got this, because the enemy is literally strolling down the road as we speak. So, also they have a Panzerwerfer, which could be very bad. Because again, if they can fire here, they can get a little bit closer and fire here. Once again, you kill the Bofors dies. Once again, you're gonna build a new Bofors, and once again, not disrespect, sorry. Instead of getting a Bofors, you could have honestly just gone a simple upgrade, and maybe, just maybe, wow, really, it's not even gonna do anything. Okay, I will call that bullshit. They were hitting the infantry. I don't know why they weren't killing it. Infantry under 5 buildings should be easily killed a lot easier. I do find that kind of BS. Right now, they do need a tank over here, and I feel like, yeah, the Panzer IV is being... Dude, your Panzer IV could easily be healed here. Verkenwerfers could fire if they would goddamn move and turn, but they're on this camouflage thing, which makes them harder. Oh, dude, this Firefly, not Firefly, sorry, Sherman medium tank is so screwed. Oh my god, this guy with his Verkenwerfers could have easily killed it, but no. Also, you do have an AT thing that can, again, fire and then disable it. So, you could have killed it, honestly, but this guy's micro is terrible. We have some type of strike coming in over here. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a Cervic strike. That'll be good against infantry, not so much against armor. Looks like the Comets and stuff took some... Oh, the Comet and the EVRE took some hits. We have a plane going around. Oh, maybe the rocket strike hit it? I don't know. But double Panthers are good against armor. Not so much against... I mean, they're okay against infantry. Not the best. I feel like Panzer IV has a higher KD ratio against infantry. Simply because of the fact you can literally one-shot it. Ryan needs armor, that's for sure, in my opinion. His emplacements are doing okay, and this guy's being a goddamn idiot with these Stukas. So, nice Artie. I like how Ari's helping out GTA and them. It's like, okay, where are they camping? Well, they have an OKW play over here. Well, let's hit their health base with Artie. And this guy is not doing anything to, like, pulling back. But yeah, this guy needs to fire one, wait, and then second. That's how easy it is. And I'm not even kidding. So let's double check everyone's rank so you guys can stop saying like, oh, these guys even close. Well, I would say so. I would say that even though the allied team has slightly higher ranks, overall it's a pretty close game involving ranks, so it should be pretty even. So if this guy has played nearly that much, he should know that a double Stuka would not do anything against emplacement. Again, the British have been around for months. That's an honest thing. Also, we have an AVRE about to fire. Not bringing down the house. Again, just showing it's not as awesome as the Sturm Tiger. We do have a awesome Panzerwerfer strike doing quite a little bit. Oh, actually not too bad. I feel like they should move up and kill the Artie because that thing's been firing for God knows how long, and you could easily move up and kill it. You don't want to move it just within range. You want to move it a little bit further so we could have a better hit. Yeah, but anyway, so let's see. Right now, the Allies currently have... Yeah, Ryan and I would say Tank Killer and Ryan have more forces. On the other side, though... Aboard. Okay, so the Axis have more forces and better armor on the right, while the Allies have better stuff on the left. We do have a Pack 43. I like its positioning. I feel like you missed the point. Pack 43, again, I love this. He's putting right next to the HQ. That's a beautiful position. Thank you for being a genius, because again, that will heal your infantry, and that way you can easily just recruit, reman it, and this thing will defend it. My issue is the fact you didn't put close enough. If you wanted this thing to hit this thing, it's not that far an assumption to just put it here. And you could easily have it hit this location. That being said, GTA and Tank Killer don't know this thing is here. So, it's going to be his little secret while this thing is just hiding in the corner. And then when GTA and Tank Killer push up their armor in a final ditch effort to kill this thing, I can almost guarantee this Pack 43 is going to rip them and tear them apart. Or Ari's going to keep up the arty fire, nail this thing, and they'll be like, oh, there's Pack 43 over here. Something along those lines. T-34 moved in. I'm assuming Ari's pissed because she may have tried to do like a tank charge at it, like a rush to hit it and knock out its engine. But the problem is the T-34 got blown up or died beforehand or didn't hit its target, and she is kind of mad. So I would be as well. Also, Ari, once again, you're going with arty. As much as I like the artillery piece, and don't get me wrong, I really, really like the arty piece. I think it's an awesome ability. I prefer the B4, but, you know, I will take whatever I can get. I feel like one is enough. I feel like you don't need two of these 600 manpower behemoths. Also, Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you doing moving up your Stukas that close? Nice attempt. I feel like GTA is going to go over here. No, just here? Alright, no idea why you did that, but 80 Stalin fuel tank versus one. Oh, wait. Stalin's... Wait, what the fuck? Stalin's must... Wait, what? I don't think the T-34 is a Stalin mustache, but whatever. Here comes the armor push. Here comes Pack 43. And this is why I say it was in a bad position. You should have put it over here, or you should have just put it somewhere else entirely, because right now there's arty fire hitting it. What the Allies need to do is very simple. Use the recon plane, use it to target this, and do a direct strike. That's what a board should be doing. A board should be using his recon stuff to hit direct, precision targets that are of high value to the enemy. Right now, these arty pieces are high value. He should be using his strategic bombing strikes to knock them out. He should also be using his strategic bombing strike, in my opinion, to locate the ambulance and knock that out. I feel like he should be maybe even killing Ari's troops in the background. As you can see, though, my brother... Wow, why the fuck did you get a UC carry? You know what? I don't care anymore. You're getting all sorts of heavy armor, so I'm assuming you're using it as some type of recon. Elephant's now in mid, so that could be a very big issue. If it would fire, it missed. And this is my problem with the elephant. It has a tendency to fucking miss. It could hit sometimes, but not all the time. Wow, that's a great shot firing through the bus. We have a plane moving in it. All sorts of planes. We have a recon plane. What the hell is going on? We have a recon plane, Starvik strike plane. Oh, and we have a British reconnaissance plane. Pack 43 still there. Finally in the right position. Again, nice shot on the Pershing, pushing that thing back. Yag Tiger's up, but here's my problem with the Yag. Wait, actually I take it back. The Yag could easily kill this thing in a couple shots. Could take multiple AT hits. And if they're good enough, and I do mean good enough, what they could also do is then use it to long-range fire these emplacements from literally down the fucking road. So, if they're good. Nice shot, by the way, with the Yag on that thing. So I feel like the Yag could easily counter that. But that being said, he has to guard his flank. And right now, this Panther is getting very close to dying. For Kenworth's turn! You guys are terrible. You abs... Do you know that? You and you are terrible. Turn and help your allies. You can fire like goddamn... Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That's an abandoned... That's abandoned. That's an abandoned comet, almost killing 2. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ari's over here now. Looks like they're all focusing their attention over here. Again, kind of showing like, okay, we're dying, so let's focus our attention. That being said, Yag can take multiple hits. And, yeah, I hate to say it, but that T-34 is screwed, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Tank Killer moves in. He has 3 good targets. And they have... Yag! Turn, you son of a bitch! There goes one Panther. If he kills the Comet... Oh my god, it bounced. Can this thing fire again? Will it fire again? Oh my god, so close. That's the second lucky shot. They didn't lose it, and they should have had something there. I swear to god, if you charge in again... Oh, they lost pack 43. I just don't... If they're coming through this direction, if Tank Killer's honestly just sending forces to attack you over here, here's my recommendation. Put something here. Defenses, anything, move armor. Wow, I would say, man, you just hit your own units, but goddamn, you just murdered Tank Killer's own men. So whatever. Yeah, you called it in hot, but whatever. It works. Overall, though, here's the thing, though. Ryan has been able to keep up and get more men slowly but surely, so he's near pop cap. Ari lost it, but now she's just focusing on 3. This guy, I find incredibly insulting because he is not using this thing at all effectively or how he should. This thing should be instantly killing all the RD pieces. That would pretty much render, again, Ari out of the fight, out of commission, and essentially GG. Also, I don't know why you're moving your Sherman into that area. I'm assuming you want to, again, try to kill the Comet. But that's the second one you've lost? Possibly? Maybe? And you're now going... You think you can go... I swear to God, if Tank Killer just comes around here and this guy is so stupid... Oh, thank Christ. That would be... Again, now I feel like the allies are just sending stuff in. Just because why the fuck not? And I feel like that is a bad move. I also think getting an elephant, kind of a bad move. You have a tank destroyer. It's called the Yag. What you need is a Panther. That's what you need. Also, I swear to... I swear, I will have a... How many of these Shermans do you have? Oh, you're just calling in Shermans left and right. Wow, you are like Fury. You're just sending him to die and hoping one survives. I take it back. You're probably not even hoping they survive. You're just hoping they do their job. Wow, man. All right. Finally, you put an AT gun here. You know what would be better? A mine. You know what would be great? Mines at choke points, like I suggested earlier, because that would disable their armor, and then you own it with a Panther. That would be great. Too bad you guys aren't smart, even though 3-star and technically played this game for probably close to 500 hours, if I had to assume correctly, if that's how long it would take, that you don't even know how to do that. So, congratulations. Just whatever. Is this thing dying? No, he's just healing it, make it harder to kill. Plane died over here. Why? Why? Stop it. Like so with his stupid jokes of, well, you know, ish with, you know, the body. It's ridiculous that you keep using these strategic bomb strikes capable of knocking out pretty much killing armor. And you can't even understand that. I swear to God, if you got 3 Stukas, because it looks like 3 goddamn Stukas, I will... What the oh, I forgot I switched it to the other one. Here, I mean... How the fuck do I switch it back? Switch! I don't like this. Alright, thank you. There we go. Looks like we have a large armor incursion moving in. The Yag seems to be, again, working with the Panther, not hitting some strategic targets. We have a recon plane, so at least the the Soviets and allies can see what's going on. We do have a nice hit. Double comments are down. There goes my brother's men. And now, again, we have a lot of armor moving up, but TK is kind of in a position where he can easily just be taken out by the Yag and stuff. Yag, fire. Nope. Alright, that's cool. Unfortunately, we can see here the OKW guy lost his bases, but he could easily decommission these tanks, for Christ's sakes. Have you decommissioned the tank over here? Okay, you at least did. Alright. I can't blame you for that. I won't blame you for that, but I will say, God damn it. I'm not saying you suck. I'm just saying, Dennis, you suck. Oh my god, alright. But this, I find it so incredibly frustrating, this guy with the Stukas keeps like, guys, we're just good at the emplacements. Guys, I'm just going to keep hitting the emplacements. Guys, I'm just going to... Stop it. It's not working. It's not worth it. You're not killing anything. You're never going to kill anything. They're too in place. They too have too much armor. And they harden every time you fire. Look. They're like goddamn Metapod, alright? Metapod, it only knows harden. Guess what? I don't even know how it tackles with its shell. But you're not going to hurt it. Wow, guards troops retreating. So let's keep the Stukas up close and, you know, not fall back. That's a good idea. My problem is they have 2 tank destroyers and they're not using them to uproot the enemy. Like, you could easily just walk up and fire long range as long as you're guarded. And before you say, hey, Greyshot, you know, they could, the enemy's too focused over here. Yeah, that is, oh wow, really? Move up with double Panthers, ladies and gentlemen. These Shermans do not stand a chance. Right now, the huge problem is the enemy let GTA and Tank Killer build and build and build and build, and they let Ari build and build and build and build, and they let my brother. Actually, I don't even know what my brother's doing anymore. I think he's just there. He keeps losing men left and right, so I think he's just like the 4th wheel. He's trying, but I don't really see him like being all that effective compared to the army of Shermans my brother. Again, Tank Killer is sending in, or the armored Churchills. You know, GTA's moving in, all that stuff. It's just not pathfinding for the win. And your elephant's still back there, dude. Move it up. Actually, keep it back there. They're coming your way. Nice strike. At least they took out Jackson. Again, having weaker armor, it's more susceptible to artillery fire. That being said, move this goddamn thing back. And now tell your elephants just keep firing. See Yag over here? Yeah. You guys need recon over here. Too bad your ally does not have recon that he can't send in, so you could just snipe them with the elephant and the Yag. Too bad. If only. What's sad is the fact that the Axis still have a ton of munitions and they're winning the munition game, and they still are somehow losing this fight. I don't understand. This guy should be using strategic bomb strikes. This guy should be using his... Like, think about... Wait, actually no, he can't use his artillery because, again, GTA, one smart thing is he didn't put it next to a point. So while the artillery could be here, it's whatever. Can't be done. I feel like this board guy is just screwing them. I really do. Like, Ari has so many AT guns right now, and I don't think any of them have truly, quote-unquote, died. Okay, this one may have died from a direct strike. Maybe. Well, actually, there'll be a crater over here, so actually it looks like maybe it was just a Stuka. Oh my. Hey guys, let's kill the AT gun that's not doing anything instead of hitting the enemy armor or hitting the enemy artillery. That would be a great idea. Because now, you know, that would be genius. Instead of having the arty just constantly fire and hitting all the things. And now, you're going to fire a Stuka, and that Stuka's going to do nothing. Okay, the Stuka did a little bit more and killed the UC carrier. I'm so happy for you. But it didn't kill these emplacements. To be fair, I don't know why you got 2 Stukas in the first place. I feel like 1 Stuka would have been sufficient, and you could use the rest to... You know. Wow, killed it before it could fire a rocket. That's awesome. Brumbar against fight against infantry. We do have a T-Force over here with a Firefly from my brother coming in on the flank. Tiger Ace because this is their last-ditch effort. Nice rocket strike. Again, right now, what the allies need to do is just move up and do a decisive blow. We can see here again, that's what, wow, nice job, Ari, just moving through, sweeping territory. Honestly, I actually think these T-34s can kill the, Tiger, I do. Here's my reasoning. Even though they're by themselves, this Tiger is by themselves, and we can see here, a nice flank from behind. Wow, was that really a bounce shot? Was that really a bounce shot from the enemy rear? Sacrifice it! Oh wow, I was only shocked, and he just used smoke. Never mind. T-34s, you better get the heck out of there. Wow, never mind. The T-34 could do it. What was it? Was that a direct hit or a bounce? Come on, T-34. Go, Ari. I'm guessing that's a Stormovic strike coming in. Oh my god, it backed up into a... Oh, nice. Come on. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. No! So close. If those T-34s could have taken that thing out, that would have been incredible. Double Churchill moving up again. They're just going to bum rush it because why wouldn't you bum rush it? There's no enemy armor. There's nothing else protecting it. So literally it's just by itself. You could easily just move up. Now they have a Pershing moving up too. So yeah, it's screwed. Man, too bad you don't have any armor or something protecting you or supportive units. Honestly, I think this guy would have probably be better with a king and the other guy with an elephant. Actually, take it back. The Yag Tiger's better. This guy keep the Yag and the other guys have an elephant getting maybe a panther and then a Panther Warfer maybe. Churchills, man, they just take up all that they just take up so much fire with their excess armor. It's great. I don't know. It's like the poor play with the cannon warfers kind of screwed them. Wow, this thing's gonna try to run away, but will that? Wow, abandoned. I would say take it, but you know they're probably gonna kill it. What is this elephant doing? It's just coming off the. Wow, nice last shot, elephant. I'll give you that. But the Axis had this game with munitions. They honestly did. GTA's emplacements, they kept thinking they could simply arty it, and with that doctrine, you can't. You simply can't. Also, all this arty is doing something. It is actually doing damage. Whether you believe it or not, it is doing damage. So, yeah, I don't understand when people are like, let's just get better. Let's just keep doing the same thing. Dude, you had the better armor. Wow, T-34s. Again, Ari's just mass producing them because why not? She has all the fuel in the world for them. Again, by the way, if you're a Soviet player, typically you'll have excess fuel. That's how it typically goes. And I love how this guy tried, like, I'm going to get arty and I'm going to counter. Not in range, first of all. Second of all, wow, actually, take it back. These things might be in range now. Oh, you know what? No, it's not. You know what it is? It's Ryan's base. He has counterfire on. So, essentially, this artillery is countering this artillery. Moving a Panther Warfer up in the enemy territory, because why the fuck not? Nice try with the Stormtroopers trying to hold. But the problem is with all those grenades, you're gonna die. So what did the enemy do wrong? I feel like the enemy didn't capitalize on their advantage. They had Ari and my brother in pretty much a bind. They didn't capitalize on that. They didn't adequately fight GTA's emplacements. If they would have pushed early with armor, they could have easily knocked that out and probably would have been GG. Also, wow, nice job with the Panzerwerfer. Also, just letting you know, if they would have had better armor control and better mine placement, stuff like that, they could have forced the enemy to engage them in a better location instead of just like in the crumpled building landscape, which kind of obscured their views of the big tank destroyers and made them very hard to shoot and fire, which is very, very difficult to just keep like a fight going with all that just like constant stuff going on. It's like, it's hard to navigate, hard to control. Well, the allies are have faster units. more of them, so they can easily like come in and out of buildings, hit them from the sides. It's great. It's fine. Well, the Axis, as you saw on numerous times, because they left their flanks open, were easily overrun. I'm not saying they, again, played badly. Again, I feel like, again, what they did against my brother was fantastic. But, like, this guy's, effort to use Stukas to kill those emplacements was a bad idea. Honestly, before everything went to shit, I feel like moving up to this location and using his Yag to target this base would have been beautiful. And then having one Stuka kill any AT or machine gun fire, anything like that would have been great. And then, finally, having this guy actually using a Stuka bomb strikes to kill Ari's artillery / these units being killed would have been pretty much the end-all be-all. But no, that wasn't the case. That did not happen. These guys didn't coordinate. They thought they could easily just pick off the enemy, but they thought their heavy armor and just overwhelming like firepower would, again, make it GG. But that's simply not the case. If you don't have if you just use big bulky machines to fire and hit the enemy, at AKA what these guys are doing right now, you're going to lose. You are simply but surely going to lose this engagement, because all the enemy's going to do is be like, alright, let's move around the armor and take it out. Again, finally you do a Stuka bombing at the Comet. Too high health to even to kill it, but whatever, at least you attempted it. Now they're pushing on the flank, which is what I believe they should have done a while ago. Why keep capitalizing on the area you're losing? Capitalize on the area you're winning. If GTA has the hard point, hit them from the flank. This area's not protected. You could easily pushed over here, but you didn't. I don't understand why you didn't. I feel like you thought, let's just move over there and kill him. But yeah, but as we see now, all that GTA is going to do is move his Fireflies through mid and just own this enemy armor. Actually, the enemy armor is kind of turning, so maybe they will do some damage, but that's a better question. Who wins in this engagement? Oh, right. The guy that can't fire the rockets will probably lose. Nice, attempt. But the Fireflies, again, they can do just so much damage. Nice shot with the elephant, though. T-34 is coming up on the side. Yeah, the Panther's unfortunately gone. I don't think they'll be able to hold. All these guys have to do is just bum rush it. We have some. I don't even know why you're building stuff. They have too much artillery for it. That's the other thing. This guy kept trying to build emplacements. They have too much arty to build emplacements. This is a good save. Nice job trying to help your ally. Nice strike. Take it out. GG. But this guy's not skiing enough manpower and stuff. Again, your end-all be-all move just doesn't work. Again, if you see a Tiger Ace, unless it's done very well against like a last-ditch effort, it's not typically going to do anything. And Tank Killer, God bless him, because actually, well, maybe not that's the right word, because literally he sent quite a lot of Shermans to their graves, but at least he did it effectively. It's been a while since I actually saw a decent Sherman-Panther fight that didn't end in the Panther and Sherman being entirely lopsided. At least the Shermans were at least able to keep them back, and he had enough stuff to just keep mass producing and sending them out. Literally, it was Fury. Literally, that's what it turned into. But honestly, I feel like a flank from over here would have been great in just hitting the enemy from behind. He never really hit a strategic point, while the Ari was able to easily move through with her artillery and T-34s to take out the Axis strategic points and fuel caps and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I think. I mean, there's not much more to say. It's just the Germans had the advantage. It's just they didn't capitalize on it, and nor they didn't do a correct counter. They thought that they could do arty, and honestly, if it was any other emplacement other than British, they possibly could have. But with a British emplacement where you can easily harden, firepower, just a pure one-hit strike isn't going to work. You need consistent firepower over a steady period to remove those emplacements. Arresting a bunch of criminals on the street is not going to stop crime forever, but having a policy that continually reduces crime overall will be better than one swift impact. Or I don't know, I'm trying to think of something else like that. Oh, eating one meal a day is not gonna suit you, but if you consistently eat multiple meals a day, it'll have you through the entire day. It'll make sure you're full through the entire day. Boom! There you go. They can at least kill. Please tell me you at least kill this thing. I love GTA, just a Firefly missile guy. Oh! Nice trade, and the elephant does die. Well, it gets knocked out. Whatever. And that's a GG. Simply put, that's GG. Overall, best player was Ryan, as much as I hate to say it. Again, his artillery fire and stuff like that was second to none. And Ari, which again, it's like, oh my god, it's like Ari didn't do anything. She was pretty much just defensive. Dude, she killed 4 buildings in her infantry, were fantastic. Again, she never lost them. They did nearly 18,000 damage. Yeah, so I can't complain about Artie. I feel like the Artie was pretty good. Anyway, back over here. Overview, my 10 killer did the worst. Again, I could definitely see that. Americans, I don't like the American Doctrine. I really don't. I feel like they're good hit and runs, but if you keep them in a consistent fight, they don't really win. So that's why it could be harder for him to get more damage. My brother did okay. Again, Ari and them did lose that side, so that's probably why I didn't do as well. But yeah, Ryan's mortars got most of the kills, if I had to assume. I feel he gets lucky. And again, he will probably state that, like, hey, Greyshot, it worked, my mortar replacements worked. No, dude, it worked because they were terrible and they didn't get armor. I've been in multiple matches where you rushed it and all the enemy does is get a scout car or something and easily kills you. So before you say this is a good idea, you are very lucky. Going 2 mortar replacements in the beginning of a game is not a GG. You're just setting yourself up for instant, like, a smackdown. If it's a good enemy. And as we saw in this case, the enemy, while highly ranked, had no fucking clue how to kill these things. So, whatever. Your Fireflies, I will say, were very good. There you go. Best enemy was MacGyver. I guess his damage was because of his Yag. Kills-wise, went to a board, barely. Again, they all kind of did similarly. Worst guy was Dennis. Yeah, I guess I could see that he really didn't do all that much. But yeah, I feel a board could have done so much better. A board could have literally, like, grind to a halt the Allied war machine with strategic bombing strikes. But he didn't. He hit that MG and that AT gun and stuff over there because that was more important than hitting this artillery. Which, by the way, as we see here, got quite a lot. I mean, again, 3-star. You need a lot to get a 3-star. Or units falling back. You know, over here. Or, you know, remember these vehicles? Them getting healed. Other things. It could have been very, very deadly. But no, that's fine. It's alright. Just hit that random MG. Sure, that really won you the game. Oh, wait, it didn't. Anyway, that's game. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And send in those replays. Make sure it's, again, a mixture of both. With a description in it. A title. And your name, so I know who the heck I'm calling out. Luckily, again, it's easy for me to call out because it's my name, just 151. So I know it's my brother. Anyway, that's game. Again, that pretty much I said all I need to, and I'll see you next time.